Hey everybody, welcome to the film today that we're going to be showing you guys. I would like to introduce Miss Karen, who is the owner of Lace and Grace Boudoir Studio here in Cabot, PA. She has graciously invited us into her home, or into her studio. Karen had purchased a mentoring package and she had talked about one of the things that she wanted was some assistance in setting up her studio. And since she's not that far from me, I was like, let's do this on film and be able to show all of you guys. So we're gonna get started with a studio tour, just so that Karen can kind of introduce us to what she does in her space and how she does what she does. So here we go.
Hi, welcome to Lace and Grace Boudoir Studio. Come on in.
Okay, so here we're gonna start the studio tour. So your client rolls in, they're in their car, they've pressed park, they've turned the car off,
Right.
and
I go to greet them. I don't want people wondering, am I at the right spot? So I greet them out there, help them carry anything back here that they need to.
because your studio is in your backyard.
It's in my backyard. So I walk them back here, and they come in the door, and my makeup artist is here to greet them, and all set up. They have a seat here. She talks them through, what are you comfortable wearing makeup-wise? We look at her outfits to see what type of look she's going for, and then hair and makeup takes place here.
Okay.
I generally leave
During hair and makeup.
during hair and makeup to let that conversation happen.
Okay.
And I look at her outfits and I map out my session, what outfit I want to go wear.
That's always having a strategy and having a plan. That's like the best thing that you can do. Okay. So now we're done with hair and makeup.
Yep.
What happens now?
We just talk a little bit, get comfortable. I do offer them a glass of wine while they're in hair and makeup, just help people relax. I give them some instructions on posing, just reassure them that I've got their back. And then I generally start over here on my red wine sofa with the traditional poses that you teach. You know, the traditional boudoir pose with your leg over, booty out.
Okay.
I start over
So you're
here.
talking about my flow posing.
Yes, your flow
Okay.
posing. So I start that over here, and I use the light coming in from this window. Head's usually that way, and we go through those poses.
And do you typically have this off?
Correct. This is off.
Okay.
It just
Totally natural light.
Totally natural light.
Okay.
You know, this just adds that yellow cast. So
Sure.
take it off. I go through the flow posing there. Then I have them flip and do their legs up that way, your upside down pose. Just try and maximize as much as I can on the couch.
Okay.
And then I will switch outfits.
Okay. And your changing area is here.
Yes, my changing area is over
So
here.
you pull this out, and
Yep.
this creates like a little.
This pops out and turns into a little space for them to change.
Perfect.
Amazon, very, very
Nice.
Yes.
Mobile and light, and it's in that corner. Perfect.
Yes, and I can even use it to, if I'm shooting this way, to hide the stuff back there.
Okay. Okay. So you walk them through the couch flow posing.
Right.
Okay. And then what's next?
Then I typically have them change into another outfit.
Okay. And then you move to what area?
I'll try and do some on the floor with the
Okay.
couch. You know, your
Right.
head and like arch your back.
Okay.
Shooting this way, getting more of the
That.
set.
Okay. So you're here.
I'm there.
Shooting this way, getting that sort of shadowy kind of.
So
okay.
right.
Okay.
Right. And I'll even do some with shooting down on them this way, so I get this natural light. So trying to get both types of
Perfect.
light from this angle.
Perfect. Okay.
And then I have them change,
Okay.
and this folds out into my bed.
Okay.
So
That's wonderful. So then you do bed poses here.
then we do bed poses. Yes.
Okay.
And in that case, I push the bed up against the window,
Okay.
and I walk them through your bed flow posing.
Okay.
How you get 5
Sure.
poses out of, start here and we move down. So I do that on the bed. And then I will also do some feet up against the window, shooting this way still. And that's a third outfit.
Okay. And you do 3.
I do 3, and depending if they have a 4th one, I will push the bed back over here to get the backdrop, and do some using this light in that window this way.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So over here, so mostly here you do the bed. Do you ever use this chair?
I do use this chair.
In front of here?
In front of here, I just started using this, and even just doing some standing poses in front of the window to get that light.
Okay. Perfect. Well, that's lovely. All right, and that is pretty much how you...
That is.
Okay.
That
all right. So next up, we are going to be bringing in Miss Kim, who is a previous client of Karen's, and we're going to be walking through how Karen photographs everything that she just kind of explained to us. So she's going to walk us through how she photographs Kim in each area, and then I am going to photograph Kim as well in those areas, just so that Karen can also see what I would do in those situations. So coming up next. Elizabeth.
Hi,
I'm a
nice
hugger.
to meet you. Oh, I'm a hugger too. How are you?
So pretty.
Thank you. So are you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, here we are. We have Miss Kim, who is ready to go. We are going to be doing 2 outfits today. And what we're going to do now is Miss Karen is going to walk us through the first set and typically what she does whenever she photographs her clients. Throughout, I'm going to be giving her some tips. And then I am going to take over once she's finished, and I'm going to show her how I would use this space for this first set. Here we go.
Challenging me to shoot in a different mode today, manual mode as opposed to aperture. Priority mode was where I'm comfortable shooting, so I might take a little longer adjusting my settings.
And please feel free to shoot the pose in aperture priority and then switch to manual.
Okay.
Just because we're not in a hurry today.
Okay.
So you can, this is a teaching thing.
Okay.
So you can do it in aperture priority and then switch it to manual and take a couple in manual just to see the difference and how you feel.
Okay.
Because I want you to feel comfortable photographing.
Okay.
I don't want to throw you too many curves, too many curveballs today.
Okay. He comes forward for me just like that. And this hand is fine right here. This hand, just relax this hand for me even. Yes, that's perfect. And then turn your head towards me this way. And then let me fix your bangs a little bit. Look in your eye. Perfect. Okay. Now I want you to...
Doing beautifully, Karen. This is gorgeous.
Okay,
This
so
is really beautiful.
your wow thing. My wow thing?
Yeah.
Even like you laughing like that, that's perfect. Just keep laughing for me. Like you were really laughing there. Come on, laugh for me. There you go. That's a genuine laugh.
What I want you to do is when you're photographing her is if you want to tell me why you're doing what you're doing, I mean, and you don't have to either. You can just kind of flow her through it.
Okay.
And then if I see something that I would do, I'll fill you in.
Okay, so I can stop and ask you a question?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
This is not like a real shoot. This is a total tutorial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want
you can even have her to be like, okay, so how would you do that? What else would you do? How would you,
Okay.
You know, that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
Okay.
So
If her foot goes up here and her knee doesn't actually touch down, that means that she hasn't kicked her bottom hip back enough. So you just have her kind of scoot that back a little, and then now you've got this line.
Okay. And then just bring
What
this
about
hand
you?
back just right here a little bit. So just there. There you go. There you go. Perfect. And then let's have this hand in just a little bit. I like how you just turned your head like that. Maybe back up just a little bit like that. There. Perfect. Hold that right there for me.
So what I would do to mix this up a lot is, or not a lot, a little. So I like how you shot from this angle.
Okay.
Right? And you even went above, which is cool. So, and then whenever you are here, you know, you're shooting right here. The only thing that I would do to change that up a little bit is this.
Down on her level.
Down on her level.
Okay.
So now you've got, if you start here, so anytime you're in any position, you should be able to shoot, not always, right? But you want to look. So you can always shoot bird's eye. Okay. You can always shoot off a little bit and lower a little bit, and then you can always come down. So you've got 3, not only do you have the 180,
right,
but you've got 3
3
different heights that you can be photographing at, okay?
Okay.
So when you don't come down, you're missing amazing opportunities to get crazy beautiful curves.
Oh.
See, the only thing other thing that I would do, just so you can see her curves a little bit more, because a lot of times, depending on the person, when you have a hand like this, which I definitely do that whenever I have women who don't like their belly.
Curvy girls, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But when I have a woman like Kim who has gorgeous curves, and that's not a concern of hers. So what you want to do is take your arm and put it like this, and down just a little bit down.
Make your
That's
elbow
it.
disappear, yeah.
And make your elbow disappear. So bring that
Oh,
elbow
okay.
back a little bit more. That's it. You've got it. Okay. So when you're on this level, so what I want you to do is I want you to look straight out that window, and I want you to tip that chin all the way down, looking at your fingers, pushing that chin forward for me. That's it. Perfect. Now I just want you to push that chin forward a little bit more. That's it. Down, 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 down. You got it. Now, all I want you to do, just relax that jaw. That's it. You got it right there. Beautiful. Perfect. Ooh, my goodness. Little tiny smile for me. You got it. So now.
Oh. Dang. Okay.
Okay. Oh, wow. So
Oh,
it's
that's cool.
just,
Okay.
yeah. So it's amazing what you see when you move your feet.
Right. Well, and even tucking that hand behind, just yeah. So,
Opened up all
right,
right
curves.
curves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Her in this position, would you do anything with her? How would you do hand and her hair
Okay.
for this pose?
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to take your chin and look all the way that way. And then I want you to tilt your chin all the way back like you're trying to look behind you. That's it. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to part your lips. And I want you to take your right hand and put it in your hair. And on top, about right here. And I want you to just do this.
Poof it, okay.
And keep doing that. And just let it fall. And let those lips just come apart. Perfect. Just keep doing that. And then you're going to want to eventually, Karen, whenever you're ready, you're going to want to come around to this side and get this whole thing.
Okay, so even like here,
Yep.
and then over here.
Way over here. And I would go down low.
Okay. All right, keep going, Kim. You're doing awesome. You're doing beautifully. I know. I'm gonna. Oh yeah.
Chin
do
back
this.
just a little bit, atta girl.
Perfect. One more for me. Okay. Awesome.
You get it?
Yeah. Oh,
Perfect. That's it. That's what I was just going to say.
when you looked at
So,
me just like that.
Look back up
So look at me.
and close your eyes. Now, keep your hand right there. Turn your chin. Looking right at Karen. Push that chin forward and up a little bit. Atta girl. Perfect. Yeah. A lot to remember, but once you get into the groove of everything, there's like 3 of everything.
Okay.
Okay? So when you're taking, even like let's say this was the pose. Okay, so there's 3 of everything. First of all, there's 3 lighting situations. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay? There's
Keeping this open.
there's 3 heights. 1, 2. So I can go here, and I can shoot her like this, and I can shoot. This is 1 lighting situation. 1 height, 2 height, 3 height. 1 height, 2 height, 3 height. 1 height, 2 height, 3 height. The other thing is that you've got 3 positions for her face. So in every position, if I'm right here, I'm going to say, okay, you're going to look at me dead on. Then I want you to turn your chin all the way this way, down, 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 looking down, 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 right? And now I want you to just stay right here and look down. So it's looking at me, looking over into the side, and then looking down in front of you. So there's always multiple looks. And then you can add, like in that position, you can always do chin back in the hair. So there's always
good facial expressions too.
well, I've been doing this for a while.
Gotta demonstrate for them.
So there's 3 to everything. So before you move on, you always want to make sure, did I get my 3 heights? Did I get my 3 head positions? Did I get my 3 lights? Right?
Okay. So, but if I'm over here shooting this way, not only am I getting the 180, I'm getting different lights. So if I'd shot over there in that pose,
Yeah.
it would have been her bottom.
Well, and
Or
it
would you
depends.
have-
They're not always going to work. Like in this situation, you want to be careful because whenever you remember, whatever is closest to your lens is what's going to be the biggest. So it depends on the client.
Right.
It depends on the position. So in this position, that might not have been a good one to shoot from that angle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because her butt would look big.
Her butt would look big.
Yeah.
And it happens to be one thing that she is concerned about
Okay.
on top of that.
Well, then if I'm over here, how would the lighting, would you have had her switch?
Yeah, I would not have photographed her in that position in that lighting.
Okay, so you would have had her switch head up here, but the same sort of pose.
You could do that, but I probably would have just moved on to a completely different pose. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, did I teach you and like, did you get enough from that pose? Do you feel like, right? Because you've got, when she was up like this, she had her hand here, that's 1, right? She had her hand here, that's 2. She had her hand here, that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
And you've learned how to
and that's
shake that up a little bit.
All from one pose.
All from one pose.
Okay.
To the point where she needed a break. I mean, because we're teaching, you know, so it's taking time.
Right.
But that, like, and that's exactly what I would have done with that pose. And then, can you go back into that pose for me? Right? Then I would come over almost, what I want you to do actually is bring your elbow to meet the other one. That's it.
Oh, look at that curve.
Yeah. So then, I want you to take your chin all the way this way. That's it. Now you've got, like, you're where I am.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so your bottom stays the same. She just shifts her weight.
Take this hand and play in your hair. That's it.
Perfect. And Elizabeth, how careful do I have to be about cutting off feet? You know, like
I cut off feet all the time. People have said that. Like I had one. I went to a workshop one time,
really,
and she said, "Oh, you know, you're cutting off this or that," and I'm like, "Look at the cover of a Vogue."
Right. So okay. So
I don't like cutting off at joints. I think that is a rule that you should, you know.
Now, would you have? Because you talk a lot about pushing chins forward. How? So turn again.
So watch my neck and watch me instantly lose 10 pounds. So just keep watching. Now when I tell women push your chin forward for me and down, they'll do this. They'll go forward and then they'll go down. So it's incredibly awkward and it feels very weird. Yeah. But the camera doesn't see that.
But it does make a big difference.
So when you go forward, you're pulling those shoulders back a little bit and then you're going to go down. And so if I was shooting from this angle,
It does look good.
it looks silly. But if I'm shooting from this angle, you can't tell that I'm so overextended in all these areas. The lens loves angles, and it'll pick those up, particularly at the settings in a camera or a lens that a boudoir photographer uses, because what is closest to the camera is going to be in focus, and then it goes out of focus as it goes back.
Right.
That's called shallow depth of field. So that's why, like, you have a beautifully chiseled jaw, but there are just going to be some positions where you're going to look like this.
Right. It's gonna.
Yeah. So when she says push your chin forward, it's not really this. It's hard to do naturally, but it's just a this, then this.
Yeah, it definitely does feel awkward.
Yeah, it does, but it photographs beautifully.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
If she's wearing something, like let's say that she's wearing something that's super open right here, where you can see her cleavage, then you're going to want to come down like right here. And I would take this arm and pull it over here, like more like this. Good. And then I would have her chin this way again and down. So look at me. Instead of like this, just down.
Just down.
Up a little bit, up a little bit. That's it, right like that. And so I would be focusing, and that's only if she has like something on that's actually showing like cleavage.
okay.
Then you can even like from right here, you can get like the cleavage, you can get the mouth, you can get all these beautiful curves. Right
Okay.
here.
Are you okay to stay there for another second? So show me the 3 head positions again. If we.
In this particular pose, the 3 head positions would be straight on, clearly. Beautiful. Nice, and that's it. Yep. Yes, chin down, down, down for me. That's it. And chin a little bit this way, but keep those eyes to me. Perfect. Breathing through that mouth. Gorgeous. Beautiful, Kim. Good job. And then the other one is just tilted down. That's it. Right there. You got it. Beautiful. And then all I would do now is I would take it totally into your shoulder. That's it. So there's another one right there. And then I would actually have you looking right out that window. Look at me. That's it. Not so much into your shoulder, but looking out that window, up, up, up with that chin. That's it. So there's 4. Now, if you wanted to keep going, you could again have her take her right arm and do this again. Yep, and just kind of looking right out that window. That's it. Perfect. And now instead of having her tilt her chin back, you're getting this entire thing. Now turn your chin to me. Atta girl. Beautiful. Chin down a little bit for me. Good. Perfect.
So you're just so, like, you just keep rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I stopped too much.
Well, I mean, but that comes with confidence. That comes with time. You know, I can do this because I've been doing this for all this time.
Okay.
So, but that's how I would have done that. So then
Okay.
you've got,
Can you? Wow. And that's all from, okay. Are you okay in that
Yeah.
pose there?
Mhm.
Can you just walk me through those 4 poses, those head poses real quick, and I can get it so that I have a vision?
absolutely.
Okay.
You want to come here and take them?
Okay.
Okay. You want to look right into her camera. That's it. Take your chin a hair this way. Keep it. That's it.
Perfect. And I'm picking up that nice curve in the back, right?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can. Yep.
Okay.
So you can do as many croppings as you want.
Okay. Right. I know. And then I know. Okay. Hang on. Look, your eyes. Let's get your eyes and
Yeah.
that booty back there. Okay. Perfect. Okay.
And you want to look straight down. That's it. Push that chin forward a little bit for me. Atta girl.
Okay. I see the difference. Hang on. Perfect. Okay.
Now you want to take your chin into your shoulder.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, close those eyes for me. Perfect. Really breathe through that mouth for me. Okay. And then the 4th one was
Looking straight out that window. Bring that chin back, back, back.
perfect. But from over here, I missed that curve. So if
That's
I move,
okay. You can, where I'm at is perfect. If you come right here. Yeah.
Okay.
So you just move your feet till you see the curve.
Perfect. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need a break? Maybe a second.
You need water? Okay, so that was just 2 poses. And how many? We got like 1 billion croppings out of it. We got a different, different heights. And that's just 2 poses. I would say that you pretty much ended up with at least a good 5 photos from each pose that you would be able to present to your client, and they would look different. Now, could I say that she has 25 photos to present to her client? Absolutely. But then you're getting in where you're repeating and you're doing a lot of similar. So you want to stay away from that. The point is to get a whole bunch of variety so
Right.
that your client can't say like, well, I don't need that photo because it's so similar to this one, right? So there you go. Moving on to another pose. Okay, so here we are. We've now moved to the floor. Karen has asked for me to give her a few ideas about some floor poses. We did talk a little bit about it off of camera, and so the one thing that I did talk with Karen about is always remembering that there are 4 sides of a body. So you have 4 options. You are not always going to be able to shoot the 4 sides of the body, which is this side, front, and back. And I know what you're thinking, like, well, but this side is kind of the same as this side. Not if you have different lighting situations. So if she's here and I shoot her on this side, on her left side, then I'm going to get full light, right? But if I shoot her on this side, then I'm going to get a shadowy kind of light. So I'm going to walk her through those 4 sides and what I would do if this were my space right here. The other thing that we talked about was trying to figure out like how to partition off and create, what did we?
The 4 walls?
Yeah, we had said the 4 walls, but there was a specific question that you had asked about that.
Oh, when I shoot this way in this pose, I pick up all this stuff back here.
Right. So my idea was either you have to get close and go up high and shoot down, or we had talked about possibly, getting a shower curtain that is the full length if you can find one long enough, which you said that you could, and then you purchase a white shower curtain and a black shower curtain. They're very light. Because they're not very long, you may have to get 2 white and 2 black. But then you are not only creating a faux wall, but you're creating reflectors and black that absorb. So you can pull it this way, and then you've got all this light coming in from behind, which is there are 2 doors there, and it's going to reflect right off of that white shower curtain and back onto the client. It's also creating a backdrop so that when she's shooting this way, she's not picking up all of this stuff back here. And then it's also another wall. So if she wanted to do some posing like on the wall, put a stool in front of it, a chair, whatever you want, you have an entirely new wall. And you can have the white and the black, and you are creating lots of different options and lighting situations to, you know, up the game a little bit. Karen currently only uses 2 of her 4 walls. So you've got this wall that you can see, you've got the 2 doors behind you. She does not use this, which we've just discussed how she can. She also doesn't use this wall. These are where the doors are, but I'm going to show her a little bit later how she can do a couple things to actually use that as well, which I think that will be fun. So I'm going to show her that as well. But right now we're going to move on to the floor poses. So here we go. So do you like this pose? Is this what you would put her in?
This is what I would put her in. I might have her kick that front knee a little bit more forward for me, just to accentuate that curve.
More. Atta girl.
So my challenge here, if I'm this way, is avoiding all that stuff back there.
Right. So if I'm right here and I'm shooting down, yes, I've got stuff in the background that I don't want. So a couple things. If I'm shooting horizontal, I've got, right now, I'm going to take this photo. So there we go. And if I come in, I've got this. And do me a favor and turn your chin this way and down, down, down. Good. If I want to, I could do that.
Okay.
So, but here I've got things I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
And here I have things I don't like.
Right.
So here's what I'm going to do. Bam! Right? The other thing is I know how much you like to shoot horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
In this situation, you just have to think.
Vertical.
Vertical. That's it. Kim, take your chin this way. Look at that. Perfect. Good. Now, take your left arm and bring it up like this. That's it. Perfect. Eyes to me. Beautiful.
Okay. So that's all shot horizontal. Okay, so I need...
Yeah. It's okay, like, because I don't think horizontal. So there are times whenever I have a client in a position and I'm like, I can't shoot this. And then I walk away from it and I'm like, or I could just do this. So it's just reminding yourself of those things. Now, I will tell you, in the beginning, whenever I started boudoir photography, I actually had a list of reminders.
Yes.
So I not only did a shot list, what I would do, so first of all, I always made a shot list because I didn't want to get that deer in a headlight, right?
Great.
So not only would I write a shot list, but I would put in turn camera horizontal, chin this way, don't for, close up, and full body. So I would give myself triggers to remind me of the things that I wanted to do.
Right.
So if you do that, don't be afraid to like have like a paper up that's like, don't forget to shoot close up, don't forget to shoot vertical, don't, then you're like, oh, that's right. Like, it's okay to remind yourself and have those kinds of things.
Okay.
So that's how I would shoot that. Coming down low is going to be much more, well, if you're right here. So, oh, this is gorgeous right here. Yeah. So take your chin this way and down, 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 pushing that chin forward for me. Perfect. Forward, forward, forward. That a girl. Coming back to me. That's it. And I've got the chin up just a hair. Good, good, good. Now all the way this way and down. Good.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you've got, we did up, we did low, and here you can move around. Take as many. I don't want to move out.
So you, in this situation, so she's got great curves here.
Yeah.
So you would mainly shoot this way. You wouldn't. I mean, if I wanted to, now that I'm up here, I could shoot this way.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay.
So always remember, I know I'm giving you so many things, but yes, whatever pose you have her in, I know that you have so many things to remember, but try to add into that list, turning your camera vertical and seeing if you see something different.
Well, and do you see the light hitting her leg here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So do you like that, or would you stop that down?
I would actually have taken, like, I don't know if you have I would have put like a sheer in front of it or something.
Yeah. But so if I did this.
But if you can't, then you could do that. A lot if you just don't have the shears and you don't have like that to work, I just fix it.
Okay.
You know.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, it stops it down a little bit, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So from here, so we have this pose.
Yeah.
We can mainly, so I mainly need to shoot this way, and then you can walk around with her still in that same pose.
Mm-hmm. It depends. Again, you know, so here if I walk this way, I would shoot bird's eye, but I wouldn't come down here because then again, right, that's going to be the closest thing to the
So
camera.
you would shoot
Yeah.
up there. Okay, perfect. What about palms of hands? Like, see how?
Oh, yeah.
So playing your hair more.
Yeah, so I would actually pull it out.
Pull it out of
Pull
your
it
hair.
out from underneath, and then I would do this.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Okay. All right. And then if she stays in this pose and we move around this way,
Mm-hmm.
we can get.
Now you have a completely different lighting situation,
Yeah,
What are
right?
you doing back there now?
But this is a beautiful booty shot,
It is.
right?
Right.
So what I would tell her to do is I would bring your arm back, hiding that elbow again. You got it. And then I would take your chin all like you're trying to look back at me. That's it. But look out that and chin up, 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 up. That's it. And so this is how I would shoot it from this direction. And I would find an angle, like probably I would be coming right here and getting this because you're getting that her curve of her face, her beautiful jawline, her shoulder, her elbow, her waist, and then you've got this beautiful body.
Okay.
Beauty. So John, would you move a little bit for me, kid? I just want to be able to take this.
Go for it.
Okay, so for me, I would be shooting down. So again, you start here, and then I would go way down low.
Okay.
So chin up just a little bit for me, Kim. Good.
So if let me just play with it. So.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I would move out this way a little bit so you can get a little bit more of the boutte.
So okay, recompose a little bit. You mean?
Yeah.
Okay, like that.
Gorgeous.
And then if I want to make it a little darker, hang on, in manual, hang on.
Mhm.
So I need to go that way. Hang on. Let's see. That's too dark. Okay.
Yeah, just keep playing until you find what you love.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. A little too dark. Okay, but I get the
Yeah.
idea. Okay.
Yeah. And then if you want to, you don't have to, but if it were me, I would be going, I mean, you don't have to,
So you
I would go down, down, down.
and,
Yeah.
and so you mainly shoot this one again in
Mhm.
vertical.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Now, again, you can try horizontal and see what you see, and if there's something in there you're like, no, I don't want that.
If I can, and I can even move back a little bit, and okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier for me to adjust manual when I shoot landscape mode, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, I love it.
Okay, now what I want you to do is stay right there. I just want you to lengthen your legs a little bit for me. That a girl. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take that shoulder and just flatten back, keeping your lower body as is, and bring this leg back a little, bring it back. That's
This
it. Yep, you're good. And then this is just right like that.
Oh, wow.
So now you've got all those curves from here, and it just completely changed everything. And all
So
I
you-
did was move her arm.
Okay. So you would still, I guess, so we would do your three. Hang on,
Mhm.
stay there for me. And then just move down, down, down.
Can you take your left arm and put it up on your head?
Mhm.
There you go.
Perfect.
So now you've got the curve of her breasts. You've got like, it's just that, it's just a completely different look.
And you can even, I could even move around and do.
Yeah, you can come over here. You can shoot right here.
I could do this, and I could
Yep.
even do this.
Mm-hmm. You can come down low, and if there's something there,
I know.
get
I
it.
get to drop down low.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then right here, it's completely different if I'm right here.
Okay. So we've moved around the three
Mm-hmm. The 180.
sides of her body. Here again, I have to maybe shoot horizontal to get rid of the stuff over there.
Mhm.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
And I guess you could even, now that she's in this, walk around
Yeah.
this way and
You could.
push your chin forward for me just a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? So then what I would do is I would have you just sit right on your bum with your back up against there. Very good. And then I'm going to have you slide your bum all the way down so the only thing touching the couch is the top is your head.
Okay.
That's it?
Leave my hair down like that.
Yeah, that's fine. And then chin all the way back like you're trying to, that's it, arch that back, push your bust out. Good, good, good. I want you to take your right hand and put it right on top of your head like this. And arch that back, arch it, good. Chin back, 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 back. That's it. Now, relax those lips. Yep, and I'm just going to bring this up a little. There you go.
So, and then you would just walk around with
I would do the same thing. I would
walk
be
all
doing,
over the
yep.
place.
I would do there. I would do here. I would go down low. I would,
Are you okay in that? I know
Mhm.
it's hard to hold.
yeah, if you, I always tell my clients if you need to break pose, break it. It's fine.
I even like her neck arched is
Mhm.
just.
So when I come over here, then I
Yeah,
would
just
say
kinda
like, so
switch
Kim,
hands.
yep, switch hands for me. There you go, bringing that elbow in, that girl, chin back, 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 that's it. Don't forget to go low, because when you come down here,
The light coming through.
yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Look at all them gorgeous curves.
I know. Wow.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to stay right there. I want you to take your right hand and I want you to put it right here inside.
and
and I want you to pull up, chin back, back, back. Let those lips, that's it. Lips come apart more. Take a deep breath and push it right out of your mouth. That's it. You got it.
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
Okay, you can break.
Take a
Okay. So I just had Kim back her booty way up because I know normally we're like this because we're doing all kinds of like slinky poses. But I wanted her to back that booty up because I want her like this. That's it. Bring that knee up a little bit. Good. And then this is right here. And this is here. Now, as you can see, right here, Kim is not going to like that on her back.
Yep.
Am I right?
Yep.
So all you have to do is move towards you.
Okay.
So if you move here, it's a completely different. Perfect. And that keeps you from having to go into Photoshop.
Right.
Fix anything.
Right. Okay.
Back that elbow up, that right elbow a little bit for me. Good.
Really push your chin over this way for me. Like, there you go. Is that too far or is that good?
No, it's great.
Okay, then eyes up to me. Perfect. Okay. Ooh.
Mhm. Okay, so we've moved through some floor poses with Karen. I just wanted to be able to show her. I know that you would think that this is unusable, but I disagree. So I'm going to show Karen one thing that I would absolutely do 100%. I might not do a whole bunch, but something came to mind immediately, so I'm going to show Karen. So the first thing I'm going to do though is show Kim what I want her to do. So when we walk out there, I want you, now listen, this isn't very tall, so if you have a tall person, you just want them to do this.
Okay.
Okay? And so we'll see if you need, I don't think you'll need to go down on your knees, but, because you're only really shooting from like here. If they're short enough, you could do full body.
Okay.
So all you want to do, I would take her like this, start you off like this. I would go toe up. Yeah. So I would go hands like this. Now, a lot of women are going to do this. It's way too perfect, right?
Yeah.
So you want this. But definitely not hiding the head. And I don't care if this hand gets cut off. So I would start like this, toe up, bring that knee over. I want you to pretend that there's a magnet here and here, and they're trying to meet. And I want you to really kick that booty out because it's really going to show that curve.
Okay.
And you're just going to kind of lay your head like right here. And where I'm going to take that photo. Okay?
Okay.
Let me go out. Come on out with me, Karen.
See ya. See ya.
See if I can do. You got it. Stay right there. And just keep walking. Take a step to your left. That a girl? Got it. Okay. I mean, you can totally take it out if you want to. You can go in, but like, I love, like, look at this.
Oh, that looks really cool.
Okay, so I just showed Karen what I would do with her door because I never pass up an opportunity to shoot through glass because I feel like reflections are just interesting. I think you can do so many things with them. So I showed her how to do that. Now we're going to move on to, Karen had a specific question. She wanted to know how to shoot a specific pose and try and get a silhouette. So we're going to put Kim down on her back, and we're going to work with that and see if we can nail it. Okay. So Kim, all I want you to do is lay down on your back. Yep. I want you to scooch this way for me. Atta girl. A little bit more.
Okay.
Good, 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 right there. Okay. So what I want you to do is bring your knees together, feet together. Good. I want you to lengthen your left leg just a little bit. Good. I want you to come up on your tippy toes for both. Atta girl. I want you to take your, let's see, which hand do I want? Take your left hand and put it on your hip. So just like this. Down lower. So like, just like that.
Okay.
Good. That one goes above your head,
Mm-hmm.
like this.
Okay.
Good. Now, what I want you to do, I'm going to count to 3 because sometimes this is uncomfortable.
Right.
So I'm going to try and keep it as quick as possible. All I want you to do, you don't have to do it right now, I'm just going to tell you.
Okay.
You're going to arch your back and arch your head so much that the only things that are touching are the top of your head and your butt.
Okay.
Okay? Let me get into position. Now, what I do is I'm going to get down in between and lay on my belly for this.
Okay.
That is how.
Okay. Will you be
Low
able
I
to
get.
get her feet, or does that?
I won't be able to get her feet.
So it's okay to do just a half body.
Oh, yeah, you get as much as you can. I mean, you can get her feet, but in a silhouette, her feet won't show. So back your feet up a little bit for me. That's it. But you still won't be able to get all of that. Okay, hold on. Let me get in position. For me, good job. Perfect, Kim. Beautiful. I'm just going to take a couple of different croppings and let those lips come apart. Good, good, good. And got it. So Karen was asking me about a silhouette, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to capture a silhouette. She thought that it would be too dark in here, or her big problem was that she thought that she had to have these open, meaning that she was going to get all of that stuff in the background. Not so. Pulling this, you put your subject in front of the light, meter to center, for all of you that are in manual, meter to center, and take the shot. Because you want to meter for the light, not the subject. When we do everything else, we meter for the subject. When you're doing silhouette, you're metering for the light. So go ahead, Kim. I'm going to go ahead and ask you to get right into that position that we talked about. Perfect. I'm going to step over here, and I'm going to grab that shot. And it's as simple as that. Okay, everybody, that's a wrap on the day. We have had so much fun today. We were able to go through couch poses, floor poses. You might not be able to see some of this, or it might be time lapse, but we did some things in front of the window, and then we kind of wrapped up with like last minute tricks and tips and things like that. So how do you feel about today?
I feel fantastic.
Yeah?
I'm excited.
Good. It was so much fun, you guys, being here and doing this. So, and I can't wait to get the film to you. And that's it. That's a wrap. Thanks, guys.